How's it going, everybody? It's Brian and Kathy back here in the kitchen. So we're trying to decide what to do for dinner. We both were thinking maybe some Chinese takeout tonight, but then we had a bunch of veggies left over just from a couple things we've been making in the last few days, and we had some chicken, so we thought, why don't we make our own Chinese? Instead of take out our own Chinese food, we were gonna make a chicken chow mein. And I'll give you all the ingredients of the recipe. But I would like to first say that this, from start to finish, depending on how quick of a food chopper you are, like how good your knife skills are, this can be done in like 12 to 14 minutes from start to finish. The longest thing that's going to take is 10 minutes to marinate the chicken, which I'll show you in a second. So here's the ingredients. We're gonna do like one package of pre-cooked egg noodles. We're gonna do about 4 or 5 scallions, 3 baby bok choy, 1 red chili. This is what is that, honey?
Bamboo shoots.
Bamboo shoots that we cut into like little planks. You can use the can if you don't have fresh. Use the can. That's fine. We got some snow peas, about a cup. We got a cup of bean sprouts, and then we've got about 2 tablespoons of ginger minced up and about 4 garlic cloves, and then we've got yellow pepper. We're going to use about maybe a quarter or half of that, some oyster sauce for the marinade for the chicken, some soy sauce for the marinade, some Chinese, some mirin, some cooking wine, sesame seeds for garnish at the end, and a little bit of cornstarch, a little bit of chicken stock. And sesame oil also for garnish. So that's everything. So we're gonna get started, and I'll show you how to prepare the chicken and then show you how to cut a couple of these vegetables. This is 1 chicken breast. I already trimmed the fat off. So basically we're just gonna cut it in half. All right, and then we're going to make little strips. You can dice it if you want. I like a little bit more of a bigger piece. Okay, so we're gonna do some vegetables. I cleaned and sanitized this cutting board. It seemed like it was kind of backwards the way I was doing it, doing the chicken first instead of the vegetables, but the reason why I did that was because you wanna have the chicken marinating for 10 minutes while you're prepping the rest of the stuff. So we're gonna just jump in. We got the bok choy. These we washed real well, and we just wanna cut the bottoms of them off. Small dice for the bottom parts. And then we want to do like a lengthwise cut, just like that. There we go. They're gonna wilt down when we cook them, so that'll be fine for now. Put these here. The yellow pepper, we're not gonna use all this. We can save it for another recipe.
You can use a quarter of it.
Yeah, we'll use a quarter of it. So I don't want the seeds, I don't want the ribs on the inside because it's bitter. So we'll scoop that out. And what do you think? Should be about enough there?
Yeah.
And there we go. So we're gonna just do a julienne for these. For the green onions, you just wanna cut the bases off. Just line them all up evenly by the tail there, and cut that little bit off. And then we're gonna kind of try to leave them like 1-inch pieces about. Okay, so we got our wok on high. If you don't have a wok, no big deal. Just use the biggest frying pan you have. That's what I used to always do. We're gonna put a little bit of oil in here. You want a high burning oil, like a vegetable oil or a coconut oil, something that's high heat, and put your chicken in. And we're just gonna fry this till it's got a nice texture on it, and just let it go for about 2-3 minutes, just until it's mostly cooked.
That smells good.
It does. It already smells good. So we're gonna make a little bit of a a bed in the middle here. I don't think I put enough oil in there. I need to put a little bit more. It's a little dry. And our garlic. And our ginger. Not going to use all of it. We can save some when we're sauteing the vegetables.
I really like the smell.
We're just trying to get a little bit of color on here. And get it mostly cooked. Doesn't have to be cooked all the way. It's going to be heated up at the end. So already starting to smell very delicious in here. So what you want to do is just kind of put it on a plate and we'll cook the rest. Okay, so we're going to put about 3 or 4 tablespoons of cooking oil in there. So I was going to clean the wok, but we're going to just leave all those flavors in there just to build this. It's going to absorb once we start frying everything. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to put in the yellow pepper because that's going to take the longest. And while we do that, we're going to the rest of the ginger and garlic that we didn't use when we were frying the chicken, we're going to put that in there. And we're going to come in with some snow peas. We did all the hard parts, so everything's already cut up and ready to go. So the cooking part is only going to take a few minutes. We're just going to give this a good head start. This is on super high. We want to fry everything super quick. That ginger and garlic smells amazing. We're going to come in with the bok choy. And the bamboo shoots. Go in there with the red pepper. Ooh, it smells good. All right, so we're gonna go in with the noodles. If you don't get the pre-cooked, if you get the dried, it's fine. You just soak them in a little bit of hot water. Don't boil them, it overcooks them. You just want them to be separated. We're gonna add the sauce. Coming in with the sauce. It's gonna look really saucy in the beginning when we first add that, but it's gonna tighten up quick, and most of that's gonna evaporate. Going in back in with the chicken. I told you it's really quick. This is a super quick dish. Everything's coming together. So all we got left is the scallions and the bean sprouts. So you want to add the scallions and the bean sprouts to the very end. So this looks very wet right now. It's going to absorb if you just fry it for a good couple minutes. How's it look, honey?
It's so beautiful. It smells
Thank you, Mahal.
good.
Okay, so we're gonna add in the green onions. So they just need to soften up a little bit. You want everything to be a little bit crunchy. You want everything to have a little bit of a crispness and a little bit of a bite. Bean sprouts goes in. My mouth is already watering. A lot of flavors are building on this wok. This is a very seasoned wok. I'm gonna go ahead and plate it up. Okay, so we got a couple plates for me and Kathy. This can serve, you know, 2 or 3, and the only thing left is a little bit of sesame seeds and a little bit of sesame oil. How beautiful is that? Okay, moment of truth. Look how beautiful this looks. Oh my God, it is amazing. It is really, 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 really flavorful. Let me get some chicken. It's so flavorful. Guys, you gotta try this. This is so epically good. Everything is like working together, just a beautiful balance of just savory flavors and just delicious components of the veggies and the chicken, and just, oh my goodness. Well, we're gonna just like feast on this. Sorry for picking out. Okay. You guys gotta try this. You gotta try this. I know everybody likes Chinese takeout. You can do this. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Just jump in and do this. Make this dish. You're gonna be so happy that you did. You'll be proud of yourself that you made it. It doesn't take a lot. Just try it out. And we'll see you on the next video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and have a good night.